Good afternoon, this is Todd Colvin coming to you from the floor of the CME Group. We are looking at FX, and the euro currency continues its weaker trend. Not quite down to those lows we saw not too long ago, but it's holding the 113, 118 range, testing the low 114 handle, and then getting a little bit of a bounce nearing 115 as the day progressed. And from a technical standpoint, we need some kind of catalyst event, and boy, do we have a few out there lurking. We'll talk about those in a minute, but it looks to me like right now dollar strength is as much to do with euro weakness as does the euro itself. So the dollar strength that we've seen, really since the Fed started raising rates and really has taken off here in the short term over the last week and a half, 2 weeks or so, has really aided in the selling of the euro. So right now, euro maintains that weak trend, still within the range, the 113 to 118 range, with really very little threat of breaking out today. What could break the euro out of the range? Well, Brexit. Wow, that's been around for really going back to the summer of 2016. And so it really isn't a surprise when we hear about the politicalization of Brexit. And, we talk about the UK having issues, and you talk about the European Union having issues. It seems to me that pound-euro cross has benefited the pound here over the last month or so, given the fact that the pound strength has outperformed that of the euro. So right now we're seeing a little bit of a lean towards the pound. It is still much, much weaker than where it was when it started way back when in June of 2016, but still it is starting to gain a little bit of traction. It is still within its range that it's been held for quite some time, but certainly is starting to catch a little bit of traction. If you talk about the politicalization as well as things that may come out of this on the other side, it looks to me like the risk is on the euro side, at least for now. And lastly, let's look at Italy. Italy's really, I think, the thorn in the euro currency side. As GDP, growth, budgets, and all that starts to come to a head, how can they explain that away? At least how can they sell it to the European Union? And I think that's part of the problem. You're seeing Italian 10-year note yields spiking higher. You're seeing equities lower. All sort of, after effects, unintended consequences of what we're seeing. But certainly weighing on the euro is the fact that maybe Italy's not alone in this basket of type countries, which are now starting to weigh on the euro. So right now, holding the range in the euro, but for how long? Two catalyst events coming up, not yet today, but certainly into early 2019. That could be as long as it takes to break us out of the range and give the euro a big move. This is Todd Colvin coming to you from the floor of the CME Group.